Okay, so here we are at Danang Beach. We just arrived, and this is it. It's a beautiful beach, this thing. Of an afternoon or early in the morning, all the locals come down and have a swim. In the daytime, it's not real busy, but in another couple of hours, there'll be just hundreds and thousands of people on the beach all swimming. Beautiful beach. Runs for about probably a good 10 kilometres, 15 kilometres right down to Hoi An. Now all along the beach, everywhere, there's all these little coffee caravans. They're everywhere. There's more or less dozens of them all up the beach, and little beach bars and that as well. You can see all the chairs on the beach here as well. They've kept all the coconut trees and planted coconut trees all along the beach to give it that tropical feel, you know. Really does make it feel like a good holiday destination. You see all these little things. I'm not sure if you have to pay to sit at them. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. They're like little grass roof umbrellas and that where you can hang out for the day. It says Mayan Beach. So they're called Danang, like the Miami of Southeast Asia. You can see why. It's exactly the same setup, a beautiful beach just with high-rise buildings all the way along the beachfront. Sort of like Surfers Paradise in Australia or Miami in Florida. Okay, so this is Danang at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll go down the beach in a minute. There's literally hundreds of people, but all the locals come in. See, they've got an exercise class right here. And all along the beach, as far as you can go, there's exercise classes just everywhere. So a little coffee shop called Corn Coffee. Oh, just sit here. Can sit here. All right, I'm going to get, hello.
Morning.
Morning. And the coffee smells good, so I'm going to get an egg coffee and just check it out. Sit on the front here, just watch the world go by. There's just so many good little coffee shops around Vietnam. So here's a good spot. And this will do. All right. So this is the famous egg coffee. Check it out. These are so good. If you never tried one, you just got to try it. Just look how thick it is. It's like I think it's like condensed milk mixed with egg, and they just beat shit out of it till it's thick like this. And it really is just amazing. The taste of it is so good. It's very sweet, but it's very good. I shouldn't be actually eating one this sweet, but that's the egg coffee. Oh, so good. Vietnamese egg coffee. So these seriously are good coffees. The coffee is just so strong. It's like 80% Robusta, 20% Arabica coffee. So it's super strong, you know. Definitely the best coffee in the world from Vietnam. So every time I come here, I notice that there's more and more electric cars, electric motorbikes now. Now Vietnam's got a plan that by 2029, that the whole country, 100% motorbikes will be electric. They're going to phase out all petrol motorbikes, apparently. Whether they can do it or not, I don't know. But that's the plan, to make it 100% green, the motorbikes. Okay, so this is our favourite little coffee shop. We're over in Danang City on the other side of the river. It's called the Corner Coffee. And there's the big market here. What's the name of the market, Nanny?
Han Market.
Han Market. It's just down here about 50 metres. We're going to go through Han Market in a minute, have a look after we have a coffee. Now here, we've found that it's got really awesome coffee, so we always come here, you know. So they've got really unusual coffees here. You can see they've got avocado coffee, salted coffee. It's salted coffee is sort of alright. It's really unusual, you know. They got coconut coffee, egg coffee, ginger coffee, avocado coffee, you name it. There's all these weird coffees. Okay, so this is the famous coconut coffee. Just check it out. It's like a tower of coconut. So this is all like coconut milk and that with ice, and then the crushed toast of the coconut on top. It's really good, eh? You can just see how strong the coffee is. So it's got all the white coconut milk you see on the bottom, and the really, really strong Robusta coffee, and then this massive tower of, it's like more or less like ice cream. It's actually ice, but with the coconut milk, coconut cream, it just tastes like ice cream. So good. And these little toasted coconut chips, so good. They're really crunchy, really good. You got to try coconut coffee. So we're just going to cruise down from the coffee shop down to the Han Market and have a look. I'm interested in, these are Thailand hats. You got really good cheap hats here in Vietnam, so I'm going to find myself a camo hat. And this is the market over on the next corner over here. So in Vietnam, you more or less just got to go, even though it's across and no one really takes any notice, so you just walk. If you hesitate, you'll never get across. So this is it, our Han Market. It's about 1 street back from the river. It's the Han Market. That's all the clothes and that upstairs, and just all coffee and food stuff downstairs. So high pressure market. Alright, so they got all the good coffees in here. She blends right in with all the other Asian women, so I always keep losing it. Huh? Alright, she wants to buy me some decent shirts because she reckons I look homeless. So, which is the way I like it. But I'm after a hat. So it's basically, this is all shirts this side, you can see all on the other side is all shoes. So it's sort of in different sections. But I'm after a hat and I can't seem to find any hats in here at all. Alright, I've spotted one up there, the New York camouflage one. Fits right. 150? No way. 50. 50,000. 70,000. No? Alright. No, she won't budge from, oh, she went down to 120, she just said then. But no, because I know a little shop up the road and get them for 50,000, so same hats. So that's what we'll be doing. Getting out of here, it's too hectic. Like all tourist markets, they're just full on tourist price and overpriced. I know what the prices are worth. So we're going to head out into the city and just find a shop that just sells hats, because there's all sorts of shops that just specialise in one thing, and we know where they are a few streets over, so going to go over there and check it out. And it's not so high pressure following the boss. So it's really good just to walk around, just exploring. There's so many different types of shops compared to Indonesia where we live. It's Asia, but it's just completely different. So it's really good because it's something different to come up here and have a explore. Okay, so we're going to go across the Dragon Bridge. You can see it just up ahead here. And I'll get Yuli to film that while I ride across. Film the head, turn it. Okay, so this is a better viewpoint of Danang City. You see how big it is. It actually just goes right down there out of sight, right down to Hoi An, about 20 kilometres of beach. Danang City. Just the views from this road is just amazing. Anyway, we'll ride around as far as we can. Now, you're not allowed up on this mountain apparently. It's like military. There's some big radars or something like that on top. So it only goes so far and then the road completely stops. So we'll keep going to the end and have a look. Hello mate, what you doing? So we found a monkey, just one by himself. He's cruising around here, going down the river. Where is he? There he is. Yuli, ada di sini ya?
There's a way.
Alright, so we found a little banh mi place. We're going to get a banh mi. Hello. Yes.
Hey.
Can I film it? It's okay? Yeah?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to get a banh mi with egg The banh mi is more or less one of their famous foods, like a little baguette. And she's going to fry up an egg. And me and my son were coming here about 6 months ago when we were here. So these are good. They're 15,000 dong, which is about $1 Australian, really cheap. So good. So this is the famous banh mi. It's got meat, egg, you know, cucumber, herbs and stuff on it. It's got like egg floss, chicken floss, really good. Vietnam's most famous sandwich, the banh mi. So good. You really got some sort of dish. It's like sort of like a curry chicken with egg and noodles and all that. We don't know. We can't even pronounce the name. What is it?
Call it Mai Quang.
Mai Quang?
I think.
Oh, that's the name of the restaurant, Mai Quang.
Yeah, but it's a Mai Quang chicken.
And you also get all these different types of herbs you can put in too. And it looks like there's peanuts on top. So, yeah, with flat rice noodles. Looks good, mate. Check it out. And you get like this sort of krupuk type thing with sesame seeds in it. Now I just had a banh mi a minute ago, but on the side of the road. And I didn't bother ordering here because Yuli can never finish these huge bowls of soup, so I'll just eat half of hers when she's finished.
I like with the Vietnamese food, they give you so much.
Yeah, they give you so much herbs and all that with it as well.
You can eat as much as you want. This is the banana hut.
Mi Quang. Mi Quang Ga, isn't it? Mi Quang Ga. So the last few years that we've been coming here, we've been eating here. Yuli loves this place and they've got really good food. Mi Quang. It's very nice inside. And we always sit out the front here. It's like a little garden around it. Makes it all secluded. Yeah. Mi Quang. So what's the price of beer in Danang or in Vietnam? Well, this is a Sam McGraw Light. It's a 500ml can, which is a lot bigger than a normal can. And it's 35,000. It's about $2.20 Australian, probably $1.50 US. So beer is very cheap in Vietnam, yeah. Very cheap. Okay, so this is Danang at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll go down the beach in a minute. There's literally hundreds of people, but all the locals coming. See, they got an exercise class right here. And all along the beach, as far as you can go, there's exercise classes just everywhere. There's literally just thousands of people down here. Check out the beach up here. Just hundreds of people swimming. Everywhere you go, there's classes, these exercise classes. All the locals on the way to the beach. It's like the whole country just goes to, or the whole city just goes to the beach at 5 o'clock in the morning, does exercise. You just don't see any fat people in Vietnam. Everyone's exercise freaks. Yeah. Okay, so this is a little buffet breakfast. Yeah, sit out here on the veranda. So this is your little eating spot for breakfast. You can see the beach just down here. It's not far. Nice little swimming pool up here. The Grand Sunrise Boutique. Oh, there's actually a deck up top here. There's a deck up top. Very good. All right, we'll go check out the breakfast. Right, so what have we got? Some rice noodles, sausage and pasta. I don't know what that is. Chicken, more pasta, chips and veggies. We've got all the fruit, dragon fruit, rambutan, guava, little pastries, got a meat and salad bar. Very nice. Morning. So if you want an omelette, they'll just cook you an omelette. This place gives you breakfast every morning, which is good. It's just included with every room. So I got some nasi kuning, yellow rice, eggs, sausage. I think this is pork ribs. Let's try that out, and if you want more, eat as much as you want. Okay, so just checking out around the back streets of Danang here, looking for something to eat. Now we found a little place. Yuli's getting some pho, and we're getting some rice paper rolls with the prawns and that. But everywhere you go, every street, there's just little restaurants and coffee shops and that. This place is really buzzing, you know. It really is an amazing city, the old Danang. So it's actually even a hamburger place. A lot of Western food and that around too. So there's pizzas and Western food and all sorts of shit around. But while you're here, got to eat the Vietnamese food. Okay, so Yuli got the pho. It's full of beef. It's actually chunks of beef. It's normally like thin slices. It's a little chunky with rice noodles. And you get a bunch of herbs and that you can throw in as well. Okay, so I got these rice paper rolls with the prawns and all the herbs and shit in them. These things are absolutely amazing. Like, I am addicted to these things. It banh mi's and these things. You dip it in this, they got see the chilli in it and garlic in it. It's a fish sauce. And these things are amazing, eh? Oh yeah. So I've got some pork in it, prawns in it, lettuce, all sorts of herbs and stuff. These things are amazing. I don't know what they call them. I just call them rice paper rolls because that's where they're wrapped in. You can always buy them everywhere sells them. Okay, so if you want juices in Danang, this is the best one. Ting Ting fresh juice. Okay, so this is it, the famous avocado juice. Just check out how thick it is. Look, the spoon just stands straight up in it. It's that thick, you've more or less got to eat it with a spoon, eh? And what it's got on top is like all crunchy, toasted coconut chips and that. They're so good, eh? Oh, yeah. Okay, so that concludes this video, and I hope you liked this video about Danang in Vietnam. If you ask me, it's my favourite city in the whole of Southeast Asia. If you haven't been to Vietnam, haven't been to Danang, check it out.